The sun dipped low. It painted the sky with hues of orange and purple. Mang Berto sat by the Pasig River. He was a fisherman. His heart was heavy. His catch had been meager again. His stomach rumbled with hunger. His children awaited his return. They needed food. He sighed, a deep and weary sound. The river seemed to echo his despair. He cast his net one last time, a silent plea to the gods. The net felt heavy. Hope flickered in his heart. Could this be the break he needed? He pulled with all his strength. The net emerged from the water. It wasn't filled with fish. A single stone lay nestled in its folds. It shimmered with an otherworldly light. Mang Berto was stunned. He heard a voice soft as the river's whisper. "Fear not, good fisherman." The voice seemed to come from the stone itself. A Diwata, a river spirit, appeared before him. She was radiant and otherworldly. "This stone is a token of my favor," the Diwata said. "Use it wisely and your fortunes shall turn." Then, as quickly as she appeared, she vanished, leaving Mang Berto with the magical stone. From that day on, Mang Berto's luck changed. Each cast of his net brought a bountiful catch. He had never seen so many fish. His heart swelled with gratitude. He remembered the Diwata's words, "Use it wisely." He shared his catch with others in his village. He helped those who were struggling. He knew the pain of an empty stomach. He saw the joy in their eyes. It warmed him more than any amount of money. His generosity became known throughout the village. Mang Berto, once the poorest fisherman, was now a beacon of hope. He had found prosperity, not just for himself, but for his community. As days turned into weeks, a change came over Mang Berto. The once humble fisherman started to change. The abundance brought by the stone awakened a different hunger, the hunger for more. He began to hoard his wealth. He neglected to share his catch as generously as before. The glint in his eyes was no longer gratitude, it was greed. He forgot the Diwata's warning, "Use it wisely." The stone in his pocket felt heavier. It seemed to pulse with a faint heat, a warning he chose to ignore. He was blinded by his desire for more. One morning, Mang Berto went to the river. He cast his net, expecting the usual bounty. But the net came up empty. He cast again and again. Nothing. The river, once teeming with life, was barren. Panic seized him. He ran his fingers over the stone. It was cold, lifeless. The realization hit him like a tidal wave. His greed had driven away the Diwata's blessing. The river, the source of his livelihood, was punishing him. He fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. He had been foolish. He had let greed consume him. He had forgotten the true value of the Diwata's gift. It wasn't just about wealth, but about sharing and compassion. Section 6, A Plea for Forgiveness. Mang Berto knew he had to make things right. He went back to the spot where he had found the stone. He stood at the river's edge. He offered a heartfelt apology. "Diwata, forgive me," he pleaded. "I was blinded by greed. I forgot the value of your gift. I failed to use it wisely." His voice cracked with remorse. He begged for another chance. He promised to honor the gift, to share his bounty and help those in need. He spoke of his regret and his desire to redeem himself. He waited, hoping for a sign. Section 7. The stone returns to the deep. The river remained still. No answer came. Mang Berto's heart sank. He had been too greedy, too selfish. He didn't deserve another chance. He picked up the stone, now cold and lifeless in his hand. With a sigh of resignation, he threw the stone back into the river. It disappeared beneath the murky water. The Diwata's gift returned. He had failed the test. He had lost everything. He turned to leave, his heart heavy with regret. He would have to find another way to provide for his family. He would bear the consequences of his actions. Section 8. The True Treasure. As he walked away, he felt a tug on his net. Hope flickered again. He pulled it in, his heart pounding. It wasn't as abundant as before, but it was a good catch, more than enough to feed his family. He knelt and gave thanks. He had been given a second chance, not with riches, but with the opportunity to earn an honest living. He had learned a valuable lesson. He realized that true wealth wasn't measured in gold. It was in the generosity of spirit, in the joy of sharing, and in the respect for the gifts of nature. These were the treasures worth cherishing. Section 9. The Fisherman's Wisdom. From that day forward, Mang Berto was a changed man. He continued to fish in the Pasig River. He shared his catch, helped his neighbors, and never forgot the lesson he had learned. Greed only led to emptiness. The story of Mang Berto and the Diwata's stone became a legend, a reminder to the people of the village, a reminder that true wealth lay not in material possessions, but in kindness, generosity, and respect for the natural world. The Pasig River, once barren, teemed with life once more, a testament to the power of redemption and the enduring spirit of generosity, a reminder that even in the darkest depths, hope, like a seed, can bloom again.